Hello, my dear friends. Blanca here. Just wanted to give you a bit of an update. Today is not much of a eating day. I'm in a 10 out of 10 pain at the moment. I just had to get my husband to pretty much hold me while I tried to go to the bathroom to walk there, because I keep leaning to my left side because my left leg's giving way. My head is going to burst, and I have to eat something so I can take some pain relief. So this is what I'm eating. I had a bite. I don't know about you guys, but it gets draining. It gets exhausting being in so much pain all the time. I apologise for being in the same clothes as last night, but I literally can't stand up to have a shower right now, or stand up to do much right now. I've got to stop feeling sorry for myself right now because it's stupid. It's not going to fix anything. Oh, that hurts to swallow. I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced esophageal and stomach spasms, but it's like you get an intense pain in here when you swallow, and it's not very nice. And I've got angina medication to spray under my tongue, which takes the pain away for about a few seconds. But just gotta wait for my reflux medication to kick in. It's quite a nice carrot. It's just because it's so crunchy, it hurts to swallow. But it's quite sweet and nice. I love carrots. I don't like them cooked. I'm one of those people who likes to dip raw veggies in dips. I like crunchy veggies, like sauteed rather than cooked all the way through. except onion. Onion has to be cooked all the way through in small bits because I don't like chunks of onion. Don't know why. It does add a nice sweet flavour to carbonara Alfredo or fettuccine carbonara, however you make it. I make mine with a bit of mixed herb. First of all, add loads of garlic. Then I add my bacon. Then I add my onion and brown those all off. Saute them, make them really nice and creamy. Then I add Zimmel cream and cook that, reduce it, and add mushrooms and taste it, see if it needs salt. Usually it doesn't need salt because of the bacon, but then I'll if it does need a little bit, I'll add it onto it. Cook the pasta and add it into it. As it's cooling down, crack the egg yolk onto the top and mix it all up. Give it a nice gloss. Sprinkle a bit of what do you call it? Little chive onions on the top and serve, or parsley, and it's absolutely divine. One of my favourite meals. Fettuccine carbonara Alfredo. Best one I've ever tried was my husband's, but he makes it different every single time. So sometimes he puts cumin in it, and some not. I love cumin, but not in fettuccine Alfredo. It just makes it kind of taste wrong. But the best one I've ever had was one of his. And my garlic prawns. I'll have to see if I can do a garlic prawn mukbang. That'd be pretty awesome. Go to Costco and buy some prawns. Oh no, it's not Costco. I used to buy it. The meat market. New South Wales. I'm in Queensland now, so gonna have to look for them tiger prawns. What I used to find goes really well with garlic prawns is making it into a risotto, because all that creaminess and stuff like that just did a really good risotto. It was just perfect. Can't believe it took 8 minutes to eat a carrot, and it was a small carrot. Look guys, I don't do this to get sympathy. Please know that. It's not about getting sympathy. It's not about, oh, you poor thing, blah, blah, blah. No. I think it's more to get understanding out there for people like myself who have disabilities, who are in wheelchairs, who use wheelie walkers, who aren't your typical people who should be, I guess disabled? No, it's not quite the word. For the people who don't look sick, who have chronic illnesses or illnesses that are going to kill them, and there's nothing you can do about it. But a lot of people look at you and you think, oh, you're young, why are you parking in a disabled park? And I've gotten that a lot in my life. I've gotten, there's some days when I can walk a little ways, and when I'm not in, oh, excuse me, when I'm not in, 10 out of 10 pain, and when I'm in like 5 and I can manage, where I can walk a little ways, and you get elderly people looking at you with dirty looks, making sure you've got a handicap permit to park where you are, and then they watch you get out of the car, and then they look down because they realise that you're probably worse off than they are, and then they've been giving you dirty looks and all this stuff because you're, unfortunately in Australia, our elderly believe that disabled parking should be for them whether they need it or not, because they're senior, and it's a lot of that attitude, and it's, you can't believe the amount of dirty looks I've gotten because I'm a 38-year-old woman who, has to use a handicap parking spot so I can get to the shops. If I can't park close enough, I have to get my husband to drop me off at the front and then go park and then pick me up at the front and hope that I don't pass out while he's gone to get the car. Now, I've had a lot of times where elderly people would judge me and say nasty things to me, and then they watch me walk and they come over and they say, I'm really sorry. I judged you because of your age, and I now realise you're worse off than me, and I'm really sorry for judging you. But it's just that mentality that I want to get across to people, that it doesn't matter what age you are. Disability hits you. It hits you. It's there's nothing you can do about it. You could be a baby, you could be in your teens, you could be in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. You could be 80 and not have anything wrong with you. It's just a luck of the draw. And I was always going to end up like this. It was always going to be my destiny, and there was nothing I could have done could have changed it because my path was already set. So when I think of it like that no matter what I would have done in my life, it was always going to be predisposition to be on this path. One, my body hadn't developed properly. My bones weren't strong enough when I came from malnutrition, from being a young age and stuff like that. So I was already weaker bone structure than what you would expect. And then having scoliosis, like scoliosis, added on to something else, and then getting kicked down the flight of stairs, that culminated. I have trouble saying words, I'm sorry. English is my second language, which I should know better than Spanish, which I do know better than Spanish now, but I still have issues saying words. It accumulated into something else, and then something else happened which triggered another something, and then it just went on from there. And the main message I want to get across to people out there in the world is, just because someone doesn't look like they're in pain doesn't mean they're not. And just because you don't believe that they're suffering doesn't mean they're not. People hide their pain in many ways. I try and put on a brave face, and I try and suck it up and overdo it. And as a result, many times I end up passing out, making my injuries worse. And it's silly, but I think my case is I don't like being limited. It's that stubborn Latino part of me that is fiercely independent, and I do not like having to ask for help. That is my biggest problem. It took me 33 years to finally find a counsellor that I asked for help, and I said, I need your help. And her and I, she's the best counsellor I could have ever asked for. I still see her. I'm seeing her on Tuesday. And I'm seeing my other counsellor on Tuesday that I'm doing my course with. I haven't seen my other course lady. I've got to ring her. Oh, my kids are having another fun day out there yelling. This is the problem with the Xbox, guys. iPads and Xboxes makes kids very temperamental. I hate it. You know, I use my phone to record. One, because my cameras aren't working. I don't know why. Two, I'm not able to just get in the car and go drive and go to an electronics store and get them to have a look. I'm fiercely, annoyingly independent. I don't like to ask my husband for help. It took a lot for me to prank call him this morning just to get him to come to my door so I could go to the toilet. It's I can't lie, it's kind of depressing. It's hard not to let it get to you when you can't sleep at night. You try and sleep, you can't sleep because of the pain. I was sleeping there for about a week and a bit. Now it's back to not being able to sleep at night. And right now I can't even get out of my bed. And all I want to do is be out there with my kids or outside watching them ride their bikes. I can risk doing that. But today I'd end up in hospital. No ifs, no buts. I'd end up in hospital. I can't even breathe without the pain being so bad. Oh, I'm glad the makeup kind of make it look a bit more human. But just don't judge people, guys. Like, you don't know what people are going through. Bullying someone over their looks, over their weight, over stupid things in life that really don't matter. Like, what is the point of it all? You know, like, does it really increase your life by making someone else's life miserable? I don't think so. I think it just, in the long run, it's going to make you more miserable because, you know, what if someone out there commits suicide and it's because of your words? I wouldn't want to live with that. Hell no. And, you know, words are powerful. And each person can make a change. You've just got to choose to be kind. And we're all predispositioned to judge. I don't think that's just humanity. We all judge. We might try not to, but we all do. And it's something that I'm working hard on. You know, I'll see someone that looks like a young punk and I think, oh, you know, someone with attitude or blah, blah, blah. And then you'll say hello to them and you'll find out the nicest people. Like, I used to have piercings. Like, you think this is a lot? No. I used to have 22 facial piercings. I have I had 6 piercings in my tongue. My tongue would hang out like this because it was so heavy. I had a piercing there. I had a piercing there. I had piercings up here that I did. Yeah, I had piercings on the back of my neck, like a Christmas tree, top here, and then it went out to the bottom of my neck. They were my favourite, but they got taken out in an emergency surgery, even though they were plastic. Go figure. By the time I came to, after being in a coma for 3 days, they were closed up, so I couldn't get them back in. And the top one had to be surgically removed because it was an L shape. They would stay in your skin. So, sorry, a notification came up on my iPad. Yeah, it just, I think reaching out to people and being kind is my main message. That, you know, if someone's in pain, but at the same time, there is a lot of people I've noticed on groups where I joined chronic pain people, that there's a lot of people that are not sick who troll their site and say, you know, oh, I've got cancer or I've got this, and then someone will post that they're passed, and then another new name would come up with exactly the same story, and you start figuring out that it's the same person, and you've spent all this time and energy putting it into them, trying to encourage them to fight the fight and stuff like that. And it's really quite sad that people out there feel the need to do that. You know, I've been catfished on Facebook. I've also been hacked, as you guys recently know. I have no access to my Facebook account, which is quite frustrating because it's got pretty much my whole life for some photos that I can't replace. And I don't know how I can get them back because I haven't heard from, I think Facebook has deleted my message, my email off their system or something, because I'm not getting any messages, which is very annoying. So I've got to just somehow reach out to them again and see if there's a phone number I can call. So I'm going to try and do that tomorrow on Monday. It's 2:10 on Sunday today, Sunday the 20th of October. And anyway, I gotta go. Sounds like things are getting a bit hectic out there. Gotta try and take some pain relief. I was supposed to have a doctor's appointment tomorrow morning, but for some reason something happened a week and a half ago, and all my appointments have been cancelled for the whole month. So I'm having to redo them online, and then I fix it up when I go there. That's one pain relief. It's so bitter. Then this one's empty. Yeah, it's empty. Okay. last but not least, God, that stinks like some bad juju. Oh, that stuff is terrible. Brad, honey. Honey. Brad. God, I wish I knew how to edit so I could put this out. God damn it, I can't stop recording. Brad! Brad! Tali, can you get Daddy for me, please? Tali! Brad! Help me, please. I'm sorry, guys. My body is really bad spasms.